So your book is brought in two parts. So first part, the default path, a lot of the stuff about your consulting career and everything, writing before that, and then secondly, the pathless path. So let's take part one. You just kind of mentioned a book that you felt interested in or intrigued by, and you had a section, find the others, and then also you had another thing of like wonder tips the scale. And so I thought those were two very interesting things that I think we've touched on. But one of the other sections that really I kind of hones into what exactly you can ask yourself if you think you're on this default path is all the fears and the 5 areas that you kind of have laid out. So success, what if I'm not good enough? Money, what happens if I go broke? Health, what if I get sick? Belonging, will I still be loved? And happiness, what if I'm not happy? So maybe talk about kind of that kind of, understanding or questioning if you're on this default path, and then also maybe mitigating or going against some of those fears that initially will come up of like, no, like I don't need to change everything, or et cetera, from success, money, health, belonging, happiness.
The default path, you can hide your fears. Literally,
Mm,
no one ever asks if you're succeeding and you're like showing progress or making good money in your career. Literally, no one will ask you, why are you doing this? So you can kind of ignore those questions. And
that's a good
everyone
point.
around you is kind of doing the same thing. So, like, there's this huge bubble of just like nobody's really analyzing anything they're doing.
Right.
Um, and that was me. I hid from my insecurities, right? So, and we develop all these like explanations of why we're doing things. Like, you can't just quit your job; you need money, right? But what does that actually mean? I think becoming self-employed and going a few months without a paycheck forced me to basically be like, okay, now you don't have money coming in. How do you feel?
Right.
feels feels terrible, but you can do things with it. You can become more comfortable with that feeling. You
Mm,
can also take action. And then, yeah, Tim Ferriss's exercise is really powerful, I think, because it turns those worries into like concrete things you can do, or it just names them in a way that you realize, oh, wait, the fear of not being good enough may never go away. That's just
mm,
part of life, or the fear of death, or the
right.
fear of a health crisis, right? Like the health stuff doesn't scare me at all because like I already have health issues.
Right. Right. You've already been through it. Yeah.
Those are like priced in too, and like those are more of an impetus to like actually live more boldly, because I don't know, I don't see the point in like having a stable full-time job for health benefits if like I'm destroying my health in the process anyway.
Right. Right. You're already there. You're already halfway there. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing is becoming self-employed and doing all these experiments made the trade-offs in my life more clear, right? So what am I
Mm,
actually trading for money? People think they're trading their job for money to take care of their family, right? But what they're also trading is their life energy,
totally.
right? And when you're
Totally.
self-employed, like you have all these options. Do you want to do this project or not? And you actually have the option to make less money or turn down work. And you start to see, okay, I didn't take this project and take this work, but now I'm feeling more alive and more energized to do all these things, and I'm showing up as a nicer person in my life. This might actually be worth earning less money and like leaning into my discomfort and learning to grapple with my fears rather than just listening to my fear.